Nevertheless, rotating shift systems have been introduced that usually proved highly acceptable since they allow some normal social activity every week. So starting with if you look at the words that are given to you, it's actually pretty easy to see what the answer is. We are saying that shift workers complain of insufficient time for friends. So that means that they don't have time to be active members of organizations. If you say catching or drawing, these are positive words. This would mean that they do have time to be active members. But as we said before, they complain that they don't have time. Missing out is the only word that works, because missing out means that they don't have time to do this. They just can't do it because something is wrong. Shift workers are missing out on being active members of organizations. So that is the only word that will make sense with the first part of the sentence. Now let's go down. However, it says nevertheless. This is basically the same word as however. The only difference is that when you say nevertheless, it means that even though these parts are all true, there's still something good about it. There's still something else. So even though shift workers complain, and even though they're missing out on being active members, however, nevertheless, when these shift systems have been introduced, they have usually proved highly acceptable. This means that even though they complain, it's still acceptable. It's still okay, even though there are problems. And now we're going into the reason, but why are they okay? We just said that they complain about it, but there's a reason for why they're okay. They're highly acceptable since, or because, they allow something, some normal social activity every week. If you say at best or at most, it means that this rotating shift system that the workers work with is really good, because the best thing that they give you, or the greatest thing that they give you, is lots of time for social activity. We know that's not true because the workers are complaining about insufficient time. If you say at least, which is the correct answer, since they allow at least some social normal activity, it means that even though we have to work, and even though it's hard to be members of organizations, at least we do have some time for normal social activity. At least is when there is something good in your situation. It's not the best, and it's not the greatest, but at least I have this. So that's why in this situation, they have usually proved highly acceptable since they allow at least some social activity. Makes most sense, because we know shift workers are not happy and they're complaining. But nevertheless, there's still at least a reason for them to be okay. Thank you.